Hello, and it is the 14th week of Ordinary Time. It's the beginning of July, and it's also the 4th of July weekend where we as a country celebrate 238 years of freedom. A time when we gather with family and friends to celebrate with wonderful food or outdoor barbecues and hopefully watch some fireworks along the way. It's a time when we can also be grateful for the country that we live in. Today we listen to the gospel and we realize that there is judgment in this gospel. I think if you remember back in the early 80s, the People's Court was something that started as a reality TV show where people went to bring someone to court and they had to abide by the decisions that the judge made, Judge Wapner at that time. Remember that classic music that we can never get out of our head of how it started. And we realize that as we listen to the gospel today, it's all about judgment, because judgment is something that we have to decide in our own hearts and minds. The judgment is how are we going to follow Jesus? Are we going to take the yoke of Jesus and put it on us and follow him along that path to be pointed towards salvation? Or are we going to turn away from that? It's very easy to do that, but we can recommit ourselves as we listen to the readings this weekend to understand how Jesus is saying, I and the Father are one. And I invite you to come with me. So when he says, take my yoke, and we realize that Jesus' judgment on us, especially in the end times, is going to be merciful. What we have to do is try to change that in ourselves to be more Christ-like as we journey through this life together. For instance, when somebody asks us to be more open-minded to something that we may be very narrow-minded about, when someone gives us more facts to a very tense situation, which hopefully might change the way we react or respond to the situation. The times in our own lives where people who drive us crazy, people that get on our last nerve, or people that we can show some kind of kindness or charity to. They're not easy things to do. But again, if we bring Jesus into our hearts and we wear his yoke, we have an opportunity and an invitation to do just such as that. So think about that this weekend as you go to Mass. And I ask you to join us here at Church of the Nativity, a stewardship parish in Midland Park, New Jersey. A place where we're trying to put the yoke of Jesus on every week. A place where we need you in your prayers by your very presence. God bless you.